Thank you for joining me today for another Essential Quinn. It is the 10th of October 2024, and as my last message predicted, all the videos in recent weeks claiming the Christian Rapture would occur between the 2nd and 9th of October have proved to be false. Are you aware of Christian airline pilots disappearing in flight with the plane crashing into the ground? Or trains proceeding through red lights with no driver on board? Of course, some are still claiming the 7-year tribulation started on the 2nd of October, but the rapture will be at the end of the 7 years, not the start. So expect to see this nonsense continue for many more years. My friends, nowhere in the scriptures does it say there will be a secret rapture of believers. In fact, quite the opposite. The trumpet will sound and the Lord will appear in the sky. Believers will be caught up with him, changed in an instant. Likewise, no 7-year tribulation is mentioned in the Bible, especially one Christians miraculously escape from. The fact that the majority of evangelical Christians believe this means I take strength in my faith in the Lord Jesus Christ. Truth always has to be corrupted, and the extent of false doctrines and apostasy throughout Christianity today simply confirms to me everything Jesus Christ taught and claimed for himself. Now I want to mention a great event that happened last Sunday, the return of Pastor Chuck Baldwin of Liberty Fellowship, Montana, to the pulpit. Pastor Baldwin has been laid low for 15 weeks, unable to speak because of injury to his vocal cords caused by a tracheostomy. Many in the evangelical scene surely hoped this would be the end of Pastor Baldwin, who exposes them for their false teaching on prophecy and Israel. Please enjoy the following short and impactful clips from Pastor Baldwin's return. Thank you for watching, and please do like and subscribe.
Continue to pray for me that God would complete the healing. Let my voice return. Pray that God will stay the hand of his judgment, which we so richly deserve. Rapturism is not just a false doctrine. It is a demonic doctrine, a demonically inspired doctrine. The 80% of the Christian world has been duped. The Bible word for it is bewitched. 80% of the Christians in this country have been bewitched. They're under a spell. A false doctrine somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen, but somehow God must supernaturally divorce evangelicalism and our nation's Congress from Christian Zionism. Has to happen. So folks, confess your sin. Be ever mindful of your unfitness to walk into God's presence. Know that you are sinning even when you don't know it. That we are all sinners before God. But with the caveat that we are cleansed by the blood of the Lord Jesus Christ. And the righteousness of Christ dwells in us, so we can boldly come before the throne of grace to find strength and help in time of need. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. We're on the brink of nuclear war because of a demonic, false prophecy doctrine that has consumed the United States of America. That because of Netanyahu's maniacal, murderous madness, he will cross the line, and the Arab world in its entirety will unite against the Zionist state. If that happens, it would mean the utter destruction of the Zionist state. I'm not talking about the Jewish people. I said the Zionist state. Don't you dare misquote me. If that were to happen, all the Christian Zionists would wake up one morning, their entire prophetic theology would go down the drain in one day. If that happens before the election, next year, next month, 5 years from now, who knows? If that happens, maybe at that point, the church would again be able to see. The scales of blindness would fall off of their eyes, and they would be able to see. Let him that has eyes, let him see. They would be able to see the glorious new covenant of the Lord Jesus Christ.